Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I have a very encouraging, humorous message for you guys. Today my dad came from Mexico and I haven't seen him in years, yo. Like it's been like 10, 12 years pretty much. And the first thing that she asks me, she gives me a hug and then she says, Mija, ya te casaste? And in my mind I'm thinking, is that the first thing you gotta ask me? Like that's the first thing you have to ask me. You can't ask me how I'm doing, you can't ask me like my job, like what I'm doing, nothing like that. You can't ask me about my well-being. You gotta ask me if I'm married. And it was a little bit like it did get under my skin, but I answered her question. I said, you know what, currently I'm single and I'm traveling and I'm really enjoying it. She's like, oh, qué bueno. But in my mind, I'm like, she's probably thinking like, oh, by your age, I already had a certain amount of kids. I have been married a certain amount of years, and things like that. But I really want to encourage you guys. I know that we all have that one tia that truly, or just even in itself, relatives or family members that have a certain expectation or a certain standard or a certain hope. So as I was saying, they all have a certain hope, a certain standard, a certain expectation for when it is that we should be married. However, we are not to be pressured into something that is not a part of God's plan for my life right now. God is not planning on me to get married right here, right now, because if that were the case, then that I would be getting married soon. But the thing is, though, we need to recognize that we are led by God's timing, not by our timing. His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts, right? And in the Word of God, it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, it says, for everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. And if you're right now in a season of singleness, it's because God has you there for a specific reason. It doesn't matter what your tia say, your tío say, your cousins, your mama, your dad. It doesn't matter. If you're in a season of singleness, it's because God has you there for a specific reason, for such a time as this. So I encourage you guys, don't let that get under your skin. And remember, we are led by the Lord on our decisions, on our life. So as I was saying, the Lord establishes our footsteps, right? So we are to be led by the Lord and the Lord alone, nothing and no one else. So I just want to encourage you guys with that, because I had that tia. We know we all got that one tia or that one tío. And I just want to encourage you guys with that, because definitely I know that it can get under your skin. It can bug you. You're like, oh, the holidays, man, the holiday season is coming around. You already know that tia's going to ask you, the aunt. But it's the Lord, and they may not understand it. Like I said, His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. But we may make plans, but it's the Lord who establishes it. It's the Lord who guides us, who directs us, who leads us, right? It's not us. It's not our family members, but it's God and God's time alone. When it's time for you to get married is when He'll have it ready and established and with the right person. After that, you can go tell that tia, you know what, I'm married already, if you was so concerned. I'm just kidding, but anyways, you'll be able to share that good news with him or her regardless. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I just felt I wanted to